Thank you for tuning in to WHID-FM. What has Islam done for me? Please subscribe.
On your website, you have a subject called the 4 F's of success, which are Farrakhan, follow up, follow through, and finish. What makes you think, or what makes you believe that as believers we need an execution guide series?
Brothers and sisters, because that is the epitome of our Father. The minister gets things done. He is a respecter of time, which makes him a respecter of life. And any assignment that the minister has given me, he don't accept any excuses. If you say you're going to deliver something to him, Sister Janine, he's expecting it by the day and the time you told him. Execution. And the minister has talked to me a lot about we procrastinate too much in the nation. We leave things undone. We start things with so much energetic and excitement, and then a week later, we ain't talking about it no more. You know, one of the greatest things that I have learned from the minister is he has taught me, Sister Janine, how to be in love with process and getting things done and not worrying about getting attention or credit for getting it done. I don't care nothing about that. I get joy out of process and seeing things manifest and getting it done. So we need serious classes, but we also need to deepen our love. I heard one of his daughters say at dinner, and there was others that were there, on March 1st when he spoke, Jesus is the key. She talked about that we needed to study the minister's strategy that he had in New York. We need to study his strategy. The minister responded to her lovingly. He said, I didn't have a strategy. He said, love guided my strategy. Oh, man.
Go ahead, black man.
So if you are poor in execution, that means we're poor in love, man. Love will guide your strategy. Love will make you see it all the way through. But if you just want a feel-good moment, you just want to talk ideas, you just want to come on Zoom and want everybody to just hear you talk, and you want awards and proclamations and keys to the city, man, the minister ain't interested in none of that. He wants to see, can you bring an idea from this stage all the way to getting it done? So I thank Allah, you know, for that, man, from the minister. That I don't care nothing about that. I just want to get the job done. I want to get the reports in. I don't come on social media telling everybody how many reports I turn in to the minister. I ain't doing this for no show, but it's serious business. I don't play with my work.
That's right.
You know, when it's time to cut clips, look, the minister, student minister Ishmael, anybody that speak, they don't have to call me to strategize on cut clips to put it out to keep the lectures going. My love fuels me to keep the message going. I don't need nobody to hype me up. That's your love that's supposed to be. So if you pour in execution, you got to increase your love. You got to deepen your love, and you really got to study the minister. I said this before and I said it again. We want to look at all these motivational speakers on social media, Sister Janine, with all due respect. But the minister is my case study.
That's right.
See, every time Allah blesses me to see another year, I go back and study what was Minister Farrakhan at that age. What was he doing? How many miles was he over? How many broadcasts had he done? How many cities were he traveling in? How many children did he have? The minister is my blueprint, man. Because the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said if he said that we should pattern after him. And I know our sisters love the sewing. As you got your garment on, the minister is the pattern. That's the study for me. So we got to do better. And I'll be, humbly, those, brothers and sisters that know me know my spirit. Anybody call me that talk to me, I'm always encouraging. But I'm serious about this. If you have been wasting time while being in your chamber right now, What are we doing, believers? Mm-hmm. Come on, soldiers. We haven't been going to and fro. All these things you've been talking about for your city, and it's not done yet after 9 months? Come on now. Ain't no excuse. It's that we must enjoy being in the same spot. Not me. I thank the minister. I told the minister, I thank Allah he pumped my brakes. I was over here doing this. I'm traveling. And yes, I felt like I was getting things done, not knowing I needed to be arrested to really zero in my focus on getting things done. So you got to ask yourself, are you still in the same spot 9 years later saying you with Farrakhan? No, you got to deepen your love. If you're in student leadership and you're still having the same issues of lack of execution, lack of communication, lack of follow through, come on, man, what are we doing? Taking up space?
Yes, sir.
But I'm blessed to talk with the minister so much. When he calls me, man, I'm drinking him in. And when he called me the other day, he was fired up about work. He was fired up about something he saw on YouTube about young people. He's about to work.
Yes, sir.
So I'm telling you, dear believers, look. If you wondering how you should be functioning right now, the minister gave us all the answer on July 4th. He said, if I call your name and call your function, just know that God has put before you a master of your function. So if you lost about how you should be functioning right now, then maybe you're not connected to the master of your function.
Yes, sir. The minister often talks about the woman who backs him, who helped him make the man that he is, Mother Khadija Farrakhan. Have you ever been in her presence? And what is that like, being around that beloved mother?
Man, look. That is a beautiful love affair. Mother Khadija loves her husband. And the minister loves him some Mother Khadija, man. Mother Khadija, so loving and caring. My first dinner at the farm, Sister Janine, you know, I was seated right next to her. She's next to the minister. It was about 7 of us there at the farm that time. And, you know, I'm nervous. Look, I can't even describe it. Now I'm like, when she comes and sits at the table, now I'm double nervous. It's Mother Khadija, man. I know everybody got their celebrities and stars, but Mother Khadijah's a celebrity, man. When I see her at Savior's Day, it's like, man, Mother Khadija here. Y'all children at the Children's Village ain't the only ones excited about seeing Mother Khadija. I get excited about seeing Mother Khadija, man. All the sacrifices that she has made to be able to see her smile and happy. And I'm sitting at dinner with Mother Khadija, the Mother Khadija. So I'm trying to make sure I don't touch her. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm trying to make sure I pick the fuck right. I'm nervous. And just like the minister, Sister Janine, Mother Khadija picked up on my nervousness. So every time it was time for the servers to come pick up her plate, she picked up my bowl and put it on top of hers and gave it to them.
Wow.
And so when she did the bowl, I was like, wow. Then she did my salad plate, put it on top of hers. See, they take care of Mother Khadija and the minister, you know.
Right.
Certain situations, hey, you serve yourself. They serving them. But here she is serving me. I'm like, no, I'm supposed to be serving you. So finally, I said something real crazy. I said, oh, Mother, you don't have to do this. And in that Boston accent, she said, you in my house, son. Yes, ma'am. She did that the entire dinner. Picking up my plate, and I'm trying to hold back tears. And when she would do it, the minister just smiling at me. And so that was my first up close encounter with Mother. A mother of the faithful. She serves like him.